No time for the doubt, they counting me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Refuse, mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like told me, keep on running toes, they gon' take them. Used to lose, built to win, apply myself, I felt it in. No time for the doubt, they counting me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win, yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win, apply myself, I felt it in.
Welcome to Refuse to Lose Sports. My name is Joe Jordan. We have a great episode for y'all today, but I got my bros with me. I got my man Dave here. What's good, Dave?
What's good? You see hair down today. You know, no hair tied up. You know, got the locks down because it was a down night yesterday. But nah, man, I'm excited. It's Friday. You know, I done had my boys for the last 2.5 weeks. They going home today. I'm gonna miss them while they gone, but hey, I'm enjoying it. But Tomo, you know what time it is.
Oh, man, I had the other one turned up, but you know what it is.
Let's get it. Friday, like I said, we had some good basketball games yesterday. We had some news that came out today about some NFL players getting suspended. We won't be talking about that today, but hey, y'all gotta get in these chats, man. We putting out the info quick. You want to continue to wait on Bleacher Report and ESPN, then have at it. But if you want it soon, join the chats.
Let's get it. And then we got my man Tomo. Tomo, hey, I know you were feeling good yesterday, and you feel even more better today. All right, so how you doing?
I got you, Joe.
I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
Where's the cowbell? Clink, 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 clink. Nah, man. Warriors did what they were supposed to do. I ain't celebrating one game. I ain't gonna be that guy. Not gonna be that guy. Just had to get that out of there, though. Hey, Trent, I told you. And for everybody else that's listening, if you want to clip me up and you come on the show and play a clip, it's gonna be bad for you that next game. Just telling you, the Refuse to Lose Tomo clips curse continues. What's going on with you, Joe? Oh, see, look, they took my man out.
Man, listen, great, man. I'm actually feeling a little better, but you know, I'm gonna keep the volume down today because we did lose. But
nah, the refs got you.
Joe. Huh?
There you go. The refs tried to take you out, man.
They tried to take you out. You was breaking up bad in the beginning.
Yeah, I saw it on my end. I was like, I hope they can hear me, right? When Tom was talking, he was on a slow motion. I knew what was going on, you know. But anyway, I'm feeling better though. I'm actually feeling better than yesterday. But we won't get to that. But before we start the actual show, make sure y'all like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, share this video with somebody that y'all know personally, so they can actually watch this live with y'all. Also, you can be part of the show because we need y'all. Use that comment section. We can see all the comments y'all will be putting down throughout the show. I know we on early. It's Friday. Y'all ain't probably got no job. You ain't got nothing to do. So you got time to watch us and comment and all that good stuff. We can see all the comments y'all gonna put down, put them on the screen. And then we got these IG chats popping. Man, they've been on 24/7, you know, and we had this crazy topic in the Refuse to Lose chat that's been going on 24/7. All right. So, Tomo, talk about those IG chats.
Man, so with these IG chats, man, we're gonna run through this real quick. So we got NBA/WNBA, NFL, baseball, college football, college basketball, and include both men's and women's, and we have the boxing. And like Joe said, man, with all these chats, they've been going up. Like each and every chat has been jumping. This is like one of those clubs where they got music on different floors. Like you can go to any floor you want to and get what you want. Like you can go to the reggae floor. You can go. So just think of the sports chats like that. If you join all of them, you can just pick and choose what debate you want to be a part of, or you can pick and choose what debate you want to say, nah, this ain't for me. And you can find all these chats on Instagram. That's at Refuse to Lose Sports. Refuse number 2 Lose Sports on Instagram. And you can just hit us up and say, hey man, I want to be a part of these chats that y'all was talking about. I'm trying to get my boogie on a little bit too. And a perk that comes with these, the more you participate in the chat, the closer you can be to coming on the show. And then you can get into that VIP chat. You know, that's that actual Refuse to Lose chat. You get in there, then the debates go to the next level. Like we literally it's about 4 or 5 debates. I think that's been lingering since the beginning of the chat. We've been going back and forth about it, and they actually gonna come on air. So it's funny though. They start in the chat, they come on air, and they still continue in the chat. Then they might bounce back on the show again with a new person who jumps in. So think of these chats as like you being a part of the community and participating in the show, because with your debates, they actually end up on air. Also, I want to say shout out to Vaughn with the parlay chat. He created this chat. This is where we get our money up. So speaking of NFL players, I don't think y'all need to join that chat. Don't join that chat. We're trying to keep y'all in the league. Don't join that one. But for everybody else, come on in there, man. Get your money up. Help participate to some of these 52-leg bets that we be placing, because somebody gonna get rich.
You could join the chats, but don't be at an NFL facility or bet NFL games.
Here we go.
Then you might be okay.
All right, and last but not least, enjoy the rest of the show. So we're gonna kick it off, and we're gonna talk about that Philly game, Philadelphia 76ers. So a lot of things happened that game. All right. First, we had Joel Embiid and Claxton, go at it, and Joel Embiid swiped with his foot, at his midsection, and tease. And then, Claxton dunks and taunts Embiid, and he gets ejected. But James Harden also elbowed and got ejected. So we got the clips for you. First one I want to talk about is the James Harden one. I know that happened last, but I want to talk about that first. If that's okay. Tomo, roll that clip for us. All right, James Harden. Oh,
yeah, it's no sound. We. Oh my goodness.
We go. In slow motion, look. You got the other angle, and probably show the other angle.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be one more.
Here you go, right here. Look at this. Woo! So, question: did he deserve to get ejected for that play?
Did he? That's a tough one. I'm gonna say no. No.
We should have went over the other one first, but go ahead.
Yeah, only because of the timing of the game, because of when it happened. I felt like this was actually just a makeup call because of what happened with Joel Embiid, and they just ejected him because of that. They was like, well, Embiid should have been ejected because he flagrantly just kicked that man. He didn't even care about it. He didn't even think about it. None of it. He just kicked him. So they was like, we got to make up for it. And of course, like most players, they always lead with their shoulder or their elbow a little bit. Was it a little extra? We don't know, because it could have been from was that Royce O'Neal? I think that was Royce O'Neal. It could have been Royce O'Neal trying to play too much defense. Like, you trying to get up on him, you trying to smell that man cologne. Like, granted, that's how you supposed to play defense, but not in this new era. And James Harden was like, back up off me. This ain't the strip club. And try to get his shot off. So no, I don't think he should have been ejected though. They got the refs. There's no consistency throughout this playoffs when it comes to kicking people out. Draymond would have been like, what? If that was the case, a bonus should have been kicked out, because it looked like about the same thing. It's just an NBA play. Not saying it's stump. I'm just talking about how Sabonis rebounds.
Yeah, he got stunned the mud hole. He thought he was Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah, I don't think he should have got. I don't think he should have got ejected either. For one, that's just a normal way of getting off on someone. It just so happened that he hit the midsection. I don't think that he did that on purpose at all. Because to me, a flagrant two is like a purposeful thing, something that you meant to do to someone, something you meant to hurt someone, or you meant to do that move to like, yeah, just get him up off you. But man. I mean, we see players do that all the time. He just so happened to hit him in his midsection. I mean, I don't think that called for him to be thrown out the game. I also think it was right to not throw Joel Embiid out the game, because, yeah, he did kick, but the dude stepped over him. Like, come on, man, that's disrespecting the game. Like, don't step over me, man. Come on. But no, I don't think he should got kicked out.
Right jersey,
Alright.
wrong player. Joel Embiid.
No, I said the same thing about Draymond. I said Draymond shouldn't have got.
I was talking about Iverson because
Oh, yeah.
Oh. So like, all right, James Harden. If it happened on his own terms, happened by himself, either way, I don't think he should have got ejected. If I would have picked it, but I understand why he got ejected, and I'm leaning with Tom was saying because they feel like this is the second time in the same game when the same team, like basically swung or swiped in the midsection area. Like first time it didn't connect, and that was on purpose. We saw that. And the second time, I think James Harden making he was trying to get off me, but he just happened to him in the midsection. But he hit him in the midsection. And when it comes to flagrant fouls, intent does not matter. We gotta remember that, y'all. When it comes to flagrant, intent doesn't matter. What matters is what happened, like
That's true.
the effect of it. And he did hit him in the midsection. So
Yeah.
that's why
like
I'm okay with.
that's like when he elbowed James Harden, and whether it was intent or not, that was like that. That's crazy.
Yeah,
you talking about meta.
Yeah.
that was probably. I don't know. I don't want to talk about that, but
That seemed like that was intentional.
it looked intentional, but you never know. Like, that was a big elbow. Woo!
Yeah.
But probably he can get his tooth knocked out or something. So yeah, I'm okay with the ejection because they did the Joel Embiid purposely swiped that cuz and then Classic got ejected too. So it was like, all right, man, we gotta get somebody else out. So that's how I look at that. Now let's talk about the first one. We should do this first because we referred to this one. Now this happened early in the game. Early in the game, all right? Tomo, play that clip.
Is it? Yeah, there we go.
Look at this. Those hours and woo! Swiped up at the midsection. All right, so Tomo, they both got attacked, but do you think that Joel Embiid should have got ejected?
Right there, look, bow. Yeah, as soon as he did that, bow. He wasn't even trying to get up. He just like kick. As a man, though, both of them, man, that hurt. That hurt me, and I wasn't even in the game. That's just low blows. Yeah, fresh out the gate, he kicked him. He should have been ejected. I know this is the playoffs, and everybody said this probably would have been a game shifter because Embiid is not in there. But hey, you can't be kicking up at people, man. Like most of the time, like Dave, I see what you were saying when you was alluding to it about you shouldn't be stepping over me. As a man, you like, hey, bro, stop playing with me. But bro, it's like 40 seconds into the game. Like your emotions ain't that high. You already, as the Nets, you already know you're gonna lose the series. So you gotta try to do something, right? Something to build your confidence. And that's what that was. He's like, I dunked on Embiid. Yeah, we going home. So let me step over him like I'm a man. But yeah, he should have been gone. He should have been gone. Come on. You can't give him the stump and then the kick. Like, that's where the consistency has to come in. Because if Draymond would have did that, he's out of it. Matter of fact, he probably would have got suspended for the rest of the playoffs if he did that.
He'd got kicked out and suspended. You're right. Yeah, I agree with the Draymond because Draymond has history. So I get that. That's why they would have did that to Draymond. But no, I don't think Embiid should have got. I don't think. I think it was a. I think if anything, they could have given him a flagrant one.
Flagrant one, Dave.
Did you see the?
Dave, he tried to kick him.
Yeah, I know he tried to kick him, but the man stepped over him.
So what? Did he hit him? See, Dave, I think you're so focused on what the reason why he kicked him. That's not the point. The point is, what did he do? What he did was kick him. Erase Now Claxton would have kicked him, and he kicked him back, then they're both gone. Both of y'all out of here. But come on, bro, you kicked him out of midsection. That's a fight, Dave, right there. Somebody step over you, you're not about to fight him. You gonna give him and say, "Hey, bro, chill." But somebody kicking you in midsection, you gonna try to fight that right there on the spot.
Yeah. Now that I see this, I get it. Man, yeah, you're right.
Like you get the man code.
You're right. You're right. All right, I'll back off. I'll back off this one. Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't want to get kicked in my midsection either. You're right. It's just I don't know.
But obviously, because of the playoffs, they looking at it and they like the game just started.
Well, for me, it's besides it being the playoffs or not, because Embiid didn't. It's not like Embiid had a great game. He had 14 to 10. That's not an Embiid like. So,
but
He got hurt. Actually, he hurt his leg. That's probably the same leg he kicked with.
but he hurt that leg in like late in the third. Like that, it's not like that affected him, and that didn't affect him in the first half. He wasn't really doing much in the first half.
That hurt his joint.
They had a good defensive game plan on him, and his presence alone is like. But he had a key block at the end of the game. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he sure did. He swatted that the Kimbe.
Yeah. What Uncle Shavy saying? Don't bring apple juice in my hand party. Talking about that's what he did. All right, so we all agree he should be ejected.
Yeah, he should have been.
Yeah, I agree. Now that I think about it some more, yeah, he should.
I was gonna show you one more time just so you could see.
No.
Yeah, he swiped up, bro. He missed but and lastly, I don't think Clarkson.
From how I saw it early, I was like, nah, he shouldn't have got ejected. But the more I think about it, yeah, he should have been ejected.
Yeah, if Embiid not get ejected for that, go ahead. Sorry.
Nah, go ahead. Listen, I want to hear what you was about to say.
If Embiid's not going to get ejected for that, do not get Clarkson that second tech. That's me right there because he got ejected. And that's their only big. That's messed
and
up.
I don't think I honestly don't. I don't like the text either. I don't like that. Like, I mean, it's basketball. It's showmanship. You gonna do that? You jump to somebody. Hey, come on, let them play, man. Let them play.
Yeah, it escalates something bigger though. That's all they be trying to do, trying to prevent that stuff. So
let them have some fun.
If that's the case, then Dylan Brooks should have got ejected.
True. And Draymond. If that's the case, then it all goes back to Draymond clapping in people's face.
Facts.
Getting away with. I ain't gonna go with Draymond. We done with Draymond.
I'm just saying how they all done something.
Yeah, because I can respond to that. I don't know what's up with this slow motion stuff, but
every time we say his name though, I just noticed that every time we say Draymond's name, it do slow up.
Let Draymond even say it, he was wild. Yeah. All right, so let's go to our next topic. The Kings lost to the Warriors, man. They lost to the Warriors. The Warriors responded, and they won Game 3 without Draymond Green. So the real question is, I know y'all want to ask Joe. I mean, Claxton didn't. J-Mo said Claxton didn't even have the stuff. Oh, yeah, he went out his way.
That was my thing. Like he went out.
Right.
It wasn't even. It's not even like he really dunked on Embiid for real. It's like he dunked it, and Embiid was just right there in the area. It wasn't a real post, and he just went out his way to step on and be like, "Yeah, I dunked it. You was in the area." Like, all right, come on, bro.
That's a morale step. That's what that was. I'm trying to build up the morale. We got Spencer Dinwiddie on our team. We trying to win.
Oh, Jesus. So. Oh, that's okay. Okay.
All right, so the question for this with the King lost the Warriors. The question really is, I think I want to ask is, Joe, are you a little nervous, man? I mean, so that game yesterday, you nervous? But should the Kings be worried? I mean, look, here's my thing. I feel better about yesterday than I do today. I feel so good. Now look, obviously, got to give the Warriors a lot of credit, man. I don't know what's going on, man. Draymond, I'm about to say some good stuff about y'all. Like, don't mess up my stuff right now.
Told you started doing it.
Like, I don't know what's going on. Like,
you just gotta say Green. You just gotta call him Green.
I don't know what's going on. My Wi-Fi is my Wi-Fi on point, like Verizon.
It's the Warriors,
like, right there. So I don't know what's going on. So I'm looking dizzy right now. I don't know what's going on. But anyways,
like I'm speed now.
Yeah, because he heard about something good about them. Give the credit to him, man. First of all, look, their backs were against the wall. They were down 2-0. First time they've been down 2-0 since Baron Davis and Matt Barnes days, right? At the end of the day, they're champions. They're champions, and they responded how champions supposed to respond. They risen their physicality like crazy to another level. They were way more urgent. So that's what they did. And I like that. I'm so glad they did that. And they took it to another level. So I feel like the first half of the first playoff game was like our welcome to the playoffs, Kings. Right? We got a taste of the physicality, adjust to it, boom. Yesterday was like, y'all want to know what championship DNA looks like? What Steph Curry always talks about? championship DNA looks like, this is what it looks like. If you want to be champions, you gotta beat it. You gotta beat this. That's how the Warriors came out. They came out swinging. They came out aggressive. They came out at their best for real. They didn't shoot well, and I think throughout this whole series, we might not see great shooting because of the physicality. It's crazy, but they play really well. So I believe this is great for us, though, Tomo and Dave. I believe it's great for us. I believe we showed our inexperience for the first time in the series because we underestimated the Warriors being up 2-0. And we thought that they were going to bring the same physicality they brought game 1 and game 2, not expecting that they were going to come out swinging like they did. So that's why it's very vital that we play the Warriors right now, because we going to play probably LeBron, Kawhi, Durant, all champions. And guess what? They know what kind of physicality you got to take it to be a champion. So we're going to see this again, and we would know how to respond from it. That's why I like it so bad, because now we like, all right, this is how we playing. Okay, cool. Now we know. Let's go back to the drawing board. Mike Brown gonna get us right, and we're gonna match their physicality game for them. That's one thing I will tell y'all. We're gonna match their physicality. One thing about the Kings this year, whenever we play a team back to back, we don't lose that second game. We are great at adjustments. So that's why lesson learned. Lesson learned. So I think we'll respond, and I'm glad. I'm not glad we played, but I'm glad this happened for us.
Now, you took my last point because I was going to use that point against you. I'm like, well, I mean, now you can say this about Mike Brown. Y'all won the first 2 games. Anytime y'all play somebody back to back, what happens? I think y'all undefeated, right?
Yeah.
Sunday, what y'all gonna do?
Get it.
But all I want to say, I want to play something right quick because this is
Okay, let's go.
This is a great moment right here. They were talking about Steph Curry and that 3. Just like, look at the faces. Deli. He's like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, bro.
Red
Steph,
Velvet.
man.
Oh man, he's back. Mike Brown said, "But that's what he do. Just put his hand in his pocket. That's what. Look at the fan. Poor guy.
Come on, bro. Look at this video.
Ah.
Shout out to that.
I'm gonna send you that. But shout out to Bleacher Report. I stole that from him. I gotta give him their props. But I loved every moment of that. So I'm gonna play this for Joe.
That was cool.
I mean, at the end of the day, though, I'm not gonna be that guy to come out here and start being like, because when y'all won game 1, I said it's just one game. So, okay, yeah, y'all got to. And after y'all won the first game, I'm not gonna be that guy. I said it was one game. Again, you protected home court. All the playoff analogies and quotes that you want to say. And the Warriors did what they're supposed to do. They came home. They already know they're a bad team on the road. So they came home. They played better. But the one thing I was thinking about this whole game was Joe. Joe says the Kings, what are y'all like, 8th in defense on the road or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
I was just thinking about that the entire time. I was like, they're gonna find a way to turn it up. They don't care about this. Ain't no cowbells here. They already know that everyone's against them. The people talking about the refs. Of course, the refs did make some. You seen what they did.
Yeah,
they make it little ticky tack calls here and there. But like we said, that was gonna happen because that's why you put it in the media, right? And you all still played a decent game. Malik Monk wasn't the same Malik Monk. I'll give you that. But again, it's on the road. And what happens when the home team, other players get at home, they sleep in their beds. They get to talk to their girlfriends at night with the pillow talk, and they roll over and then they come out and show off because GP didn't even play. But Wiggins stepped up. DiVincenzo, I mean, even though that was a double, he made a big play for the buzzer beater. That's just all momentum builders. And right now, I'm just saying, yay, area. You got to do it again on Sunday so we can make this. I don't want it to go 7. I really wanted to go 6, but it looked like if the Warriors win Sunday, they better find a way to win the game on the road. Because if they don't win the game on the road, this is going 7. So, hats off to you, Mike Brown, for winning Coach of the Year. Now you got to prove it because you're going up against Steve Kerr. Dave?
Paxton, Tomo.
I didn't expect the score to be what it was. But this is what I expected because of how well the Warriors play at home. They were 33-8 at home this year. Total opposite of what they were on the road. So, like I've been saying, the Warriors are just a better team at home, and they just can't play well on the road for some reason. And I know they didn't have Draymond, and GP2 was a late miss out, but they still got Wiggins. You still got Wiggins. You still got Clay. You still got Steph. Jordan Poole actually made some good plays last night. You know, he made some bad ones, but he made more good ones than bad ones last night. Dante DiVincenzo, like you said, he made some key buckets, and then Moody came off the bench to play well. He hit 3 threes. You know, he played a really good game. And that's what happened. And then you had Kevon Looney put up 29 and 9. Well, he had 20 rebounds. 20 rebounds, 9 points, 9 rebounds. So this is the second time he's had a 20 rebound game in the playoff, because he had one last year against the Memphis Grizzlies. Mm-hmm. He had like 23 rebounds, 23, 25 rebounds against the Grizzlies last year. So Steph did what he's supposed to do. He put up 36. Clay made some key buckets as well. So this is just what the Warriors are when they're at home. This is how they feel. This is how we used to be in Oracle. When it was in Oracle, when it was at home, it was like, well, you never know what could happen, because they could blow you out, or you know that third quarter is what was key for them during those championship years. When they win that third quarter, you almost know that you're not going to win the game. So they played well, and then just me personally, even though I know that you got to keep taking shots to try to catch up, I feel like sometimes the Kings settle for threes when they could have got better shots. Now, that's not to say to not shoot threes, because that's your game. That's how you play. You don't get away from your game. But I feel like you got to make an adjustment when you see some shots are not falling.
All right. So the shooting, I'm not worrying about. The shooting wasn't our problem. The reason why we shot bad is because of the physicality of the game. Because when we shoot it, it put pressure on the Warriors to keep the floor stretched out. So you want to keep shooting it. Even Mike Brown, they asked Mike Brown in the press conference, they said, how you feel about the Warriors hurting y'all off? He said, I mean, I like almost every three we took. I mean, we just haven't hit. But the problem is not that. The problem is 24 second chance points, 19 offensive rebounds. That's the problem. So Keegan Murray, he looked rattled so far. All right. First half of the game, even the commentator said it. And I listened to everybody in the press conference, and they all said, this is cool. He's a rookie, right? Normally rookies are not put in this position, but we're going to ride with him. We feel like he can overlook all that stuff. Now, you watch the end of the game. It was a blowout. But Keegan Murray got a little blocking, and he hit a three. I was like, okay, cool. I was like, all right, maybe that can get him in some, type of positive rhythm, right? And so I like that. So, and the physicality was crazy. In the first half, they shot 15 free throws. We shot 8. When the first two games, we were more physical going to the free throw line. Now, in the third, we shot 12 free throws to their 5, but they took 6 more shots than us because of offensive rebounding, man. So, like, they just bullied us, basically. So, we got to respond. Like Javon said in his comment, right? How y'all come back gonna show who y'all are.
Mm-hmm.
No, I agree. So that's it. That's all I gotta say about that. I don't know why. Draymond talking good, man. God, he keep breaking me. Get out the producing room, bro. He was good yesterday because nothing happened because he was suspended. Now he back. He ain't acting up.
When he come back Sunday, then everything will be fine. Next week, watch. After he come back, everything will be perfectly fine.
All right. And our last topic, the Suns and the Clippers. A very entertaining game. That game is actually more entertaining than our game. All right. So the game on NBA TV. Dave, you gonna kick us off on this one. What is your reaction to that? It was a close game without Paul George and Kawhi.
Sure.
So what was your reaction to that game?
It sure was. Well, I'll say this first. I wasn't expecting the Russ to have back-to-back good games. I'll say that first. I wasn't expecting that, but Russ played well. Russ played well that game. And then Norman Powell he was cooking last night. My goodness. This is exactly why I think it was JMO who said this when we talked about 6 man of the year. He said it was crazy how we didn't mention Norman Powell to be a 6 man of the year, because that man, he balled out like he was going for a contract. Like this was a contract gift for him. He was playing like, man, look, Kawhi not here, PG not here. This is my time to shine. He was making bucket after bucket. he was playing physical defense. You know, not saying that he was making like he was stopping somebody who's going, but they were playing hard. And Joe, I think you had said this. The Clippers are one of not the deepest team in the NBA. So it doesn't matter who's there or not. They got good enough players around them to where they can win without their star players. And that game was close enough at a point where they definitely could have took over. If the momentum had shifted their way, they could have won. But they just didn't have anyone to stop Devin Booker.
Yeah.
Devin Booker was hot. He had 45 points last night. This is after he had a 30-plus point game. So back-to-back games over 35-plus points. Like, what you going to do with that? And then you still have Kevin Durant. So it's like if he don't go off, Kevin Durant can go off. And you didn't have someone out there to try to hold one of them. All you have is just you have a bunch of key players that are out there, but you don't have one. You don't have a Kawhi. You don't have a PG out there to really help with that defense. So I still feel like the Suns will win the series, but last night definitely made me more of a believer in the Clippers than I was before. I'll say that because without their star player, they play really good. And yeah, I agree with this. All the attention on KD, they needed that. Yeah, they needed Kawhi. I feel like if Kawhi played last night, Clippers could have won that game. I definitely say that. But the Suns had beat them with Kawhi in the game. So let's see how it goes into game. Let's see how it goes in game 4. But I still feel pretty good about my selection. I still think the Suns win the series.
That's good.
One, I don't like this whole 2 games at the same time just because they're on different networks. Like I don't like that.
Me neither.
You got to get what I get because I was able to watch both games at the same time.
You can't zero in on it though. It's not the same.
Now I agree. Shout out to Dave. Dave got the whole sports center, sports bar set up where you can watch 2 games at once. But for the common folk, Dave, the people down here who want to watch both games,
I got you.
we don't got iPads and stuff like that where we could watch both games. Some people don't. Some people do. But I'm just saying that upset me because I'm like, bro, this game is good too. Like I want to watch both, and I have to log in on this Kings game because Joe's a Kings fan. But I also want to pay attention to this Clippers Suns matchup because of the debate that happened on here. Like I want the Suns to win. But what's happening here is Ty Lue. It's Ty Lue. That coach, right? Every time we talk about the Clippers, the first thing Joe says is Ty Lue is a great coach, and he's shown it, and he's shown it again. Kawhi Leonard, that game shouldn't have been as close as it's been if your key player goes down. And Russ is not the type of shooter that you would expect for this score to even be what it was. He can score, but as a shooter, then you got Norman Powell, Bones Highland. You got guys that just step up every single time when one of these players go down. Looking at the score, if you look at the box score, you be like, man, that was a closer game. Like, really, what happened here? They could have won. Devin Booker is why they won. Devin Booker showed up. Again, KD is placed in a proper place where if it's not all on him, someone else can go out and get 30. We don't need Chris Paul to get us 30 no more because without KD, the Suns lose that game normally, even with Devin Booker getting a 45. I still got the Suns winning this, but the Clippers, they looking like a hot spot. I would say this as a free agent. If you're a free agent this season, there's 2 teams that you're looking at, and you're like, I probably want to go play with them. And it's the Clippers and it's the Kings, just based upon the playoffs. Okay. Oh, you might want to go to Miami too if you want some sunlight.
No state taxes.
That's even more reason. Hey, Miami.
Hey, I told shout out to Maul in the chat. Try to tell Maul.
Missed that part. Who are you telling to go to Miami?
I'm just saying, if you're a free agent and you're watching the playoffs, there's some teams that you're looking at.
Yeah. Come on, Miami.
Like I told Maul, I said the Clippers are a more attractive destination than the Lakers. That's why I said in the chat. Because of the owners richer, their organization is way more organized, and they got better pieces. And they got a better coach.
It's crazy because I agree. I think the Clippers are more attractive, but I think I'm probably picking for a different reason. I think it's attractive for a superstar to go there because they don't have to worry about playing with a
superstar. I was talking about like a free agent. But real quick though, I ain't even go yet. So look, the Clippers, right? Dave, when we had our little battle on this debate on this topic, what I said about the Suns were I said, I'm not a believer of the Suns. I said, I trust KD, but who I ain't trust? Devin Booker. So far in these playoffs, he got to keep it up. This dude is playing like you can see I'm trying to win this game.
He's
Vibe
hungry.
from Devin Booker. Yeah, like he's hungry. I will give him that. He's playing so hard. Like he really wants this. Like his intensity went up to another level in these playoffs. Like not first game, but the second game when they won, a lot of his points came off of KD getting doubled. KD will pass it out. Devin Booker going full speed at somebody unbalanced and he'll score. Like that happened a lot in the second game. But this game, he was just cooking. I mean, he was just cooking. I mean, 1-on-1, all the double team, all the turnovers. He'll get a steal off a turnover. He's hustling. The dude is playing with so much more intent. Man, I like that, man. So, and Devin Booker kicked this up. Now, the others, there's another question mark for the Suns. They don't have the depth, right? Torrey Craig, and when I say depth, I'm talking about their starters too. People like Torrey Craig. Torrey Craig, this is Devin Booker, best two guard in the league. Dang. Okay, I gotta think about that one. All right. So, but Torrey Craig hit a key 3-point shot at the end of the game when it was down, when the Clippers rallied back at the end of the game. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, you good?
Yeah. I'm tripping though, right? Camera tripping. Torrey Craig, he hit that 3 in the corner off of Devin Booker's pass when the Clippers rallied back and whatever. But like that was a big shot. So the others got to continue to do stuff like that, and the big three got to continue to carry a big load literally every win, like Chris Paul, Devin Booker, and Kevin Durant. So they keep this up, man. They could definitely go somewhere. But like Devin Booker, we know we're gonna get from KD. We know we're gonna give Chris Paul, but it's all about Devin Booker to me. And Devin Booker has been showing us that he's ready for this moment. So let's see what happens. Game 4, like you said.
Yeah, I feel like D-Book showed that in the finals. Like, remember, D-Book was the one stepping up after Chris Paul had played. Remember, Chris Paul played well in the first 2 games, and after that, D-Book was the one that put up the big scoring load.
He ain't tried last year though.
No, I get it. I get it. Last year,
that's what I was referring to.
Last year he definitely didn't. He didn't do it. He was talking a lot of smack to Luka. Then Luka got him up out of there. So I feel what you're saying with that. But I'm just saying this is not the person I've seen Devin Booker show that he's hungry. That's just me.
Hold on, come on, back. I can see this comment. Dang,
I saw it.
They just go to Miami and they want some sleep.
Yeah, that's all good. Get to the finals first, J-Mo. Get to the finals first. The Eastern Conference Finals first. Let me say that. Get there first.
Oh, that's hilarious. Y'all funny. All right. All right, cool. So got you, Tomo. All right, so let's write this out. Like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share this video with somebody that you know personally so they can go back and rewatch this. Also, appreciate y'all for using that comment section, especially that last comment of the show. That was hilarious, right? It's hilarious. Sorry, Dave. That was funny, right? Appreciate y'all for using that comment section. We love y'all. Won't be a show without y'all. Dave, quickly talk about those IG chats we have going on.
All right, so we got NBA, MLB, NFL, college football, college basketball, and boxing. Then we got UFC that's kind of mixing with boxing. And we got for NBA and NCAA basketball, we include the women's in that as well. With these chats, we give you updates for everything, no matter what it is. It could be a legal case. There was something that came out about Odell Beckham earlier today, but that was also proven to not be true because the owner of that place said that Odell wasn't even around when that situation happened. So Odell's clear. Just about any and everything that comes out, we put that out there along with the NFL players being suspended for gambling. 2 years in a row that's happened. So, NFL players don't gamble on NFL games and don't gamble in the NFL facility. Just remember that. But other than that, man, it was a great show today. If you guys want to be in these chats, let us know. We'll add you to those chats, and then we have a VIP chat. That's the Refuse to Lose. The only way to get in there, you got to be involved in those chats, involved in the comment section, and you got to come on the show. Other than that, I got nothing else for you.
All right. Let's get it.
They read those off quick, like the commercials when they read all the symptoms.
Oh, yeah. Keep proving the wrong, Commanders. Just like this being on Sunday.
Hey, San Fran, let's go. Miami, let's we home. Let's get another W. Let's see if we can upset the number 1 seed.
Hey, defenders, man, you got one job. Just win the games in the playoffs. Wizards, hey, great all season. Cowboys, same thing, man. The draft coming up. Let's see what y'all do. Hit King Henry.
Let's get it. Draft show next week.
Yes, sir. That's all we have for y'all today. We'll see y'all next episode.
Peace.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.